Hello everybody, it's Ben here from the UK Historian channel here again. I thought this video would do the second half of the delivery I had from Pen and Sword Books, just to show you all the books I've got in this second half. First of all, Heroes and Villains of the British Empire, Their Lives and Legends. This is written by Stephen Basteio, and really it looks at the kind of some of the original individuals that helped found the British Empire, or were famous or even notorious. Heroes and Villains of the British Empire is the story of how British Empire builders such as Robert Clive, General Gordon and Lord Roberts of Kandahar were represented and idealised in popular culture. So that looks good. The second book is The Battle for Norway, 1940 to 1942. This is introduced and compiled by John Green and Martin Mace, and it also says along the top, dispatches from the front. So this is probably not going to be not actually about what happened, but more of like the communication between the various generals and officers on how the event was going. So that looks, I'll probably enjoy that one because that looks quite good to me. The third one is The Suffragettes, or Suffragette Fascists, written by Simon Webb. Emmeline Pankhurst and her right-wing followers. Now obviously we hear a lot about the suffragettes, but it tends to all be about the same period of time and sort of the same individuals. So I'm hoping to learn a bit more about women's history from that, because I quite enjoy women's history. It's quite different to history involving men, because it's obviously a lot less war-based and there seems to be a lot less conflict. So I quite like women's history. Next book is Tank Warfare. That's written by Simon and Jonathan Forty. Tank Warfare 1939 to 1945. Now this looks like the kind of book for your tank enthusiasts, because it's all about specifications, details, goes into how they're painted, ammunition, all like the really techie side of tanks. On the back it says, highly illustrated history of armed warfare during the Second World War. Features over 180 wartime photographs along with excerpts from technical assessments, tactical guides and after-action reports. A dramatic record of the rapid development of tank design during the war. That's that one. That's probably going to be my favourite one to read. I'll do that in a minute. Next we have Poles in the Battle of Britain, a photographic album of the Polish few, and that's written by Peter Sikora. And what always fascinates me when you start learning about history, you get like the general picture, and it's not until you go into detail that you actually find out much more interesting information. Because you learn about the Battle of Britain, and you would think, from general information it was the English against the Germans, and that was kind of it. But actually, you know, the Polish and lots of other countries and communities took part in the Second World War in order to fight Hitler, and it's just good to read about them rather than it just being the same old story. It's the second last book is the first Burma campaign, the first Burma campaign, the Japanese conquest of 1942 by those who were there, compiled by Colonel E.C.V. Falker, MC. Now it's a decent sized book, and I must admit the World War II Far East side of things is probably I know less about, but I'm really looking forward to this one. It looks a decent sized book, and I'm hoping, if we go by the title, by those who were there, I'm hoping it's going to be like first-hand reports, diary extracts, and basically what the ordinary soldier was going through and what he was thinking. So I'm looking forward to that one. And the last one, which will probably be my favourite one, and it's a decent sized book. Some people will find this interesting, some won't. Logistics in World War II, 39 to 45, written by John Norris. It's a decent book, it's a heavy book, and having had a flick through it, there's loads of information in here, and this is all like, you know, what you might say, your boring stuff. It's not going to be much about the battles, who did what, who said what. It's going to be more about how many tanks they needed, how many lorries, how many jeeps, how much petrol and diesel, how did they feed the soldiers. And that's really what the book is going to be about, and I find that bit interesting. Although I understand many people will probably find that boring, but there you go, maybe that says more about me. That's the lot. This video and the last video were all the books I got from Pen and Sword Books last Thursday. So now all I've got to do is carry on reading through them, and the reviews will be up on my website. Please feel free to have a look if you like, or if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you can at UK Historian. And please feel free to subscribe to this channel, and there will be more videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.